and a good peck on the forehead. It will do a lot more than some of the pills that they've been peddling. All righty, Mark, you take care, and hopefully the wind don't blow too bad down there. All righty, well, let's go up now that Ray and Fred is back and on the couch and relaxing. We'll say good morning to them. K5CFY WB8 BMW. Good morning, Fred and Ray.
WB8 BMW, K5CFY. Good morning, Jim. Way behind there, Miss Judy, and all the other netizens out there this morning. It's colder here than it is up there. I'm showing 28 degrees, looks like, and no wind today. Yesterday we had wildfires all over northeast Oklahoma, but I think the wind's going to be down a little bit today, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. Anyway, other than that, Fred's asleep, and I'm here playing on the computer. So we'll catch you later, Jim. Thanks for being there for us. We appreciate it. Everybody stay healthy and safe. We'll catch you later. K5CFY. Back to you, Jim.
W8WKY.
All righty, Ray. Well, you and Fred have a great day there. Keep dry and keep warm. All righty. Let me see. I'll give Phil another call. K8PMI WB8 BMW. How about it, Grandpa? Are you on the radio yet? All righty, well, we give him a chance there, and maybe he's indisposed. All righty, LJ, we'll give you a chance here. We got a couple minutes. KB8, LJ, WB8, BMW. Oh, maybe LJ fed off the bedstead there. And broke his radio or something. All righty, well, we got 2 minutes before it becomes official and Mr. Chipper comes in and kicks me off the air and takes over. So if anybody wants to say good morning, now's the time. WB8 BMW.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. Good morning. Today's going to be a nice day. Kids go to school. It's a quiet day. And thank you for picking up my call. This is Matthew, Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Well, good morning. Well, yeah, I think Arkadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. When you came on, I didn't get the name or anything. I had to get over a little closer to the radio. Audio was down, or my volume wasn't up, and then it caught me by surprise. But good morning. And, well, let me see. We got about 45 seconds, and I got to get Mr. Chipper in here, but I'm glad you came in and said good morning. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll have a little extra time. We'll get back with you again and hear a little bit more. Name and where you're at and and how the world's treat you. So AAHCS WB8 BMW is looking. And no waving yet this morning. She hasn't been up and about, but I know she will later. So, Mr. Chipper, you want to get up? It is 7 o'clock, and I'm ready to turn it over to you, and you can make it nice and legal. WB8 BMW.
Legal? I'll do my best, but, legality is not my strong suit. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, frequency 147.39 megahertz PL, 114.8. This is controlled net, open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra, AA8CS. The name is Gary. And good morning, Jim. How are you doing today? And just start at the beginning. Tell me everything. Don't leave anything out. Over.
Boy, did you leave that wide open. Why, you going to go back to bed? You know, well, I can tell you everything that I know in about 10 seconds, you know. Everything else is old stuff. But, yeah, there's a good crowd out there. They're milling around, sitting back, enjoying the ride, listening to all of the paraphernalia that we've been pushing around on the frequency this morning. Good, bad, or indifferent, you know, it's just like white noise. You got to pick out the good stuff and ignore the stuff that doesn't interest you. So, talking about uninteresting, I'm going to leave now. I'm going to go in the kitchen, and at least people remember my name. The rest of it, they don't remember. So, Mr. Chipper, I'm turning a good crew over to you, so you take care of them. And don't mistreat them. And all of you out there, and I haven't told a lie yet, Bill. Not a lie yet. Everybody out there, take pity on this poor man. He's custom selecting certain circles, and he's a pretty good guy, I guess. So, AA8CS, Mr. Chipper, back to you. Everybody stay safe, stay well.
Ah, shucks, Jim. You know, boy, I've been called a lot of things, but a good guy? Oh, man. All right, let's get this show on the road. KD8 VMM Mobile to take it. This is AA8CS. Brian, what do we have to look forward out there on this fabulous Friday morning edition of the Barometer Net? Take it away, sir.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. I had 46 degrees this morning and a .31 on my rain gauge. So, and traveling eastbound, it's 76, 71. I got a little bit of rain there on the windshield, and then after that it stopped. So, smooth run into Akron. Roads are wet. So there's rain out there. So wash some of that dirt off the highways. A lot of nasty stuff get all over the vehicles. So other than that, not much going on. So enjoy the weekend. It's supposed to get colder this weekend. So if you're in the radio, there should be a lot of radio going on this week, and they have AR LCW World Contest. So it's a nice event. So, and have a great one. Talk to you next week. KVMN. I'll be clear.
All right, Brian, thank you for that. Do appreciate you leading us off. As always, you take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Remember, the weekend's here. Weekends are special. Yeah, even when you're retired, weekends are special, especially Saturday. Yeah. Enjoy, Brian. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Heading out to Tulsa, K5 CFY. Ray, you with me this morning? This is AA8CS and OZZ. You're on deck.
A8CS and the net. K5 CFY. Good morning. Good to hear you in there. Not much going on here. You guys are warmer than we are. 27 here in northeast Oklahoma, but good to hear you. Thanks for getting my day started off right with the Barometer Net, and this net's been going for a long time. So folks like you keeping it going, we appreciate it. We'll say 73 to you, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon. K5CFY.
All right, Ray. Yeah, we're about 45 degrees right now at my weather station here in the backyard. So, yeah, that is unusual. All right, Ray, unless there must be some cold weather coming our way. All right, Ray, take care. Bundle up, stay warm, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Don't forget, scratch old Fred behind his ears for me. K5 CFY, we're going to clear with you. Head over to Indiana, KI5OZZ. Nancy, good morning. How are you on this fabulous Friday?
AAHCS, good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer netizens out there, and good morning to Fred and Ray over there. Make sure and scratch him on the ears for me there, Ray. Good to hear everyone. It's mild right now, but the bottom's supposed to drop out as we go through the day and get down below freezing again, so fun stuff. Had pretty heavy thunderstorms here last night, so everything is most certainly thoroughly soaked. But looking forward to getting outside while it's a little bit mild this morning. So with that, I'll pass it back to you. Everyone have a fabulous Friday. And 7-3 from KI5OZZ. Back to you there, Gary.
W8WKY.
All right, Nancy, enjoy the day. You taking care of business there, and that's a good thing. Keep them rolling, as they say. KI5OZZ. We're going to clear with you, Nancy. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. All right, this next round, we're going to do mobile and short timers. If you're mobile, short time on a short leash, come on down. This is AAHCF, and I'm listening.
KE8H&K, trackside mobile.
KF8FIT, Bob Uniontown.
Whiskey 8, Sarah, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Sherman, Ohio, Mobile.
L5SSR, Jeanette, short time Grapevine.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim. I am mobile. I am in and out.
KE8OWX, mobile.
In and out, 73s. This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango. Craig, mobile. Good morning, Gary.
Kilo Delta 8. Please copy. November 8, X-ray, November. Victor, name is Chef, and I'm mobile.
AAHCS, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Nick, back of the short bus, please.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, and 8YMY John. I'll be in and out this morning. Good seeing you last night, Gary. 7-3s.
Foxtrot, Martin Ludward.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie Foxtrot Charlie Rainy Jonesville. Mobile in and out.
All right. I know I missed a couple, but here we go. KE8HNK, KF8FIT, W8STU mobg. Well, everybody's either short time or mobile. I get that. Matthew's in there. KJ5DIT, KD8HAG, mobile. Tim, I have you in and out. KE8OWX. Thomas, stand by. We're going to get right to you. KD8ZSH is in and out. AA8CT, mobile. Craig, good morning. It got a little fuzzy here. So I got Jeff mobile. Can you come back? I got your partial as November 8. Over.
Sure, so November 8,
X-ray November Victor, that's N8XNV.
Yeah, roger that. I should know that by now, Jeff. I apologize. KD8SLG is back of the short bus there. N8YMY, John. I have you in and out. KE8SFS, Mark, good morning. Good seeing you last night. And KF8CFC was in and out. Who did I miss?
5 SSR Jeanette in Grapevine short term.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Tango, Quebec. KD8 OTQ, Scott and Ashland. I will be in and out.
All right. We picked up Jeanette and Scott and Ashland. You know, Scott, you were the KD8 that I missed kind of in the middle of the pack there. Sorry about that. And anyway, have a fabulous Friday, my friend, and take care. Stay. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, thanks for stopping by this morning and waving a hand. All right, let's get this thing going here pretty quick here. KE8H&K to take it. AA8CS, good morning.
KE8H&K, good morning, Gary, and the rest of the listeners in the group. Nothing much, just a great day here trackside. Beltline doesn't have any cars sitting in their siding, so nothing kind of unusual, but yesterday it was kind of unusual. They took their larger locomotive, the largest one they have, and about 10 cars out of the yard yesterday, and what was really neat was the end of the train had an actual flag on it through the coupler, which is still allowed by the FRA instead of using the flashing rear end device. And it's kind of something cool to see that they used for years ago. They're still actually doing it, and still is actually a legitimate move with the less than 10 cars. So I'm kind of hoping for a repeat this morning. Actually, maybe even see some CSX. But other than that, that's just about it, Gary. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. It's KH&K back over to A8CS in the group. 73. Everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
All right, Elmer. That's cool. You must have adored trains when you were a kid, and now you're still playing trains, but with real ones. That's pretty cool. All right, man. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Let me go down the list here. I know that KE8OWX is very short time. Come on back, Thomas. How you doing this morning? This is AA8CS.
Hey, good morning, Gary. We're doing just fine. Oh, the kids have off today, so they're staying home and probably just watching TV all day. The youngest had a Olympic celebration at the school last night, and apparently his class won gold. I think it was for participation or something, but he had fun with that, and that was about the end of my night, because that was a couple hours that I didn't expect to go to. But anyways, we're sipping our coffee. We're pulling here into Wadsworth, and the fog just turned itself on here. There was nothing else where I was, but it's pretty bad here in Wadsworth, so it's probably pretty isolated. Everybody have a good Friday, a fabulous Friday, and I'll turn it back to Net Control. KE8OWX.
All right, Thomas. Thanks for being here this morning. Yeah, taking care of those kids. That's great. Keep up the good work, my friend, and have a fabulous Friday. And you know why? Because it is. Yeah, it is. KE8OWX. We're going to clear with you. Let's see. I think we're pretty good here. KF8FIT. Bob, good morning. This is AA8CS. Stu, you're on deck.
KF8FIT. Just wanted to check in. I'm in and out just to see how everybody's doing and tell everybody to have a great day. Not really much going on here.
Sir, well, thanks for stopping by and waving a hand. We do appreciate that. And, you know, it's Fabulous Friday, and I think one of the things that makes Friday really and truly fabulous is that it precedes Saturday. Yeah, that's what it does, and that's what makes it fabulous. All right, Bob, thanks for stopping by this morning, waving a hand. We do appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Stu's next. W8STU Mobile. Stu, good morning to you, my friend. How are you, and what's up? This is AA8CS.
Good morning, everyone on the net this morning. Moving right along. I'm almost to work, actually, already. Southbound Auburn just crossed over 322 Mayfield Road. Let's see, it's 45 degrees, and there's a little bit of a light mist. The road's a little wet. Traffic's not too bad, moving right along. I guess it's supposed to snow later on today, I heard. But thank goodness it's Friday. Happy Friday. And I have visitation with my daughter this weekend, so I'm happy about that. And but I'll say I hope everybody has a great weekend coming up. Great day today. With that, I'll say 73, Big A8, the ladies. And until we talk again, God bless everyone. Thank the net control. WSTU.
W8WKY.
All right, Stu, a big 73 right back at you, big guy. Thanks for being here this morning, and thanks for being a regular, man. You're Johnny on the spot, and we love you for it. W8STU, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up AA8CT Mobile. Craig, good morning. Did you make it to work yet?
AA8CS. Good morning, Gary, and no, I don't work. Wow, no, I'm retired. I'm just an old guy, like you. No, I go to the gym every morning, kind of like Joe, and so I'm always heading that way, and it's perfect. You had a great meeting last night. It was good to see everybody, and with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. And, you know, the only way to make it a good day is if you make it a good day, and then everybody else gets one. So there you have it. AA8CT, back to AA8CS. Gary, have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you down the log. Be well, my friend.
All right, Craig. Yeah, I knew you were retired, but I thought you did something in the morning, and now I know it's the gym. Oh, man. All right. I don't look down on you because you work out every day now. I don't. I think it's a good thing. All right, buddy, take care. It was good seeing you last night. By the way, it wasn't my meeting. It was our meeting, and yes, it was. It was really quite a very good meeting. I think we got some things accomplished, and it was good hearing Scott, as always. He came very... Normally, he just stands up there and talks off the cuff. This time, he had his presentation very well organized, and a lot of good information. I think he was a little disappointed we didn't have that many questions, but we didn't. Craig, take care. We'll talk again soon. Jeff, you're up. N8XNV Mobile. This is AA8CS. And Mark SFS, you're on deck.
AA8CS Internet, this is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor. Good morning, everyone. Currently, just getting into Euclid. I have to work in Euclid this morning. Off of 90 there at 260th. I got 46 degrees in the truck. Fuel, Sunoco, I think I passed on 90 at East 222nd, was 299. Everyone have a safe day and a great weekend. This is November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, back to net.
All right, Jeff, very good. Thank you for that. I think gas prices are hovering right above $3 a gallon here, around here, although I've seen it in some of the places, you know, $2.69 and stuff like that. That's not too bad. It's a lot better than it was. But anyway, I do remember Clark gasoline, I think it was, premium for 1 thin quarter a gallon. All right, that's enough of that. Jeff, thanks for being here this morning. KE8SFS. Good morning, Mark. How are you? Good to see you last night at the meeting. This is AA8CS. And let's see, Matthew, KJ5DIT, you're on deck.
You too, Gary. And we had a good meeting that night. And we are at 45 degrees right now. Going to get up to 54. This is the last day, the warm weather until we get some spring weather. Tomorrow they're going to start getting cold again, and you only get in the 30s tomorrow, you know. And gas prices, like you said, they're around $3. We got at $2.98 to $2.99 around Wadford here, so we're close to it. And let me drop that for a bit. Hear everybody out there, and good meetings that night, and I paid my dues that night, and so I'll be good for another year for Sura Club, and doing okay and everything, like I said, and listening to everybody. We got some fog too. I forgot about that to say, and but all that. That's pretty much it, and you know. So hope you have a good day, like you said. A good day, you know. There's a script reading on that too. It said, "This day." It said, "This day is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad." You know, Psalm 118:24. So this is the day we should rejoice and be glad on it. With that, give it back to you, Gary. You're running the net good. Kia A. Sir Pato, sir.
All right, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words, and yeah, you're right. Make the best of every day. That's the whole idea. I think that's it. Anyway, thanks for the comments there, Mark. Do appreciate it. All right, yeah, and it is going to. Ray said that he's got. They're in the 20s out in Tulsa, so it must be coming our way. That's for sure. All right, let's see. Next up, let's head out to Arkadelphia. KJ5DIT. Good morning, Matthew. How you doing this morning? And Nancy, KI5 SSR. You're on deck. I'm sorry, Jeanette. Whoops. Sorry about that. I get the KI5 and I think Nancy immediately. Anyway, Matthew, take it away. This is AA8CS.
Yes, good morning, and I'm fine. Last night, one of our operators who recently retired stated he's as busy as he ever was when he was working. I don't think when you retire, things change. You just suddenly figure out who your supervisor really, really was. So, anyway, kids are doing great, having a good time with them. We get a look at school today. I just say hi to the teachers. Y'all enjoy this Friday. I've always had a spot in my heart for Friday. It was the end of the work week. I was looking forward to what I had to do at the weekend. But it's okay. If we didn't have a Friday, we wouldn't know what a Saturday was. So, have a wonderful day. 73.
All right, Matthew. Yeah, retirement for me meant, well, it just indicated that I didn't have time in my life to work. So that's kind of what it meant for me. All right, thanks for being here, Matthew. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is Fabulous Friday. All right, let's see. Jeanette, KI5 SSR. Good morning. This is AA8CS.
Thank you for taking me. KI5SSR here in Grapevine, Texas. Wanted to wish you a fabulous Friday today and everybody on the net. It's been great listening. And no worries about the OGG. The KI5, so you know, we're the KI5s out here. So, but good to hear you. And do check out my 11 Cats network, 11cats.org. I have a net this evening. But anyway, you have a great, fabulous Friday. And again, thank you for taking me. I'll say 73 to you. Have a great day.
All right, Jeanette, thanks for being here this morning. You have a fabulous Friday yourself. Back to the short bus, KD8SLG to take it. Good morning, Nick. I thought it was pretty nice last night. I wish I felt a little better, but other than that, I did get a good night's sleep. Thank you very much. And I'll turn it over to you right now. KD8SLG, this is AA8CS.
W8WKY.
The well-placed word from our sponsor, AA8CS. This is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer netizens. Got 51 degrees down the farm this morning. Had a great time at the meeting last night. I always have a great time at the meetings. It's so good to see everybody. We'll see if I feel the same way this time next year. Always a good time having eyeball QSOs, and Phil coined a new phrase, the highball QSO. We always have some fun with those. If only we had club meetings every week. It's great seeing you, Gary. Glad you got some sleep. Hope you're feeling better today. This is KD8SLG. Have a fabulous Friday. Back to net control.
All right, Nick. You know, I stopped by the bar last night on my way out of the Eagles. Phil was there, and so we had a beer ball QSO. Anyway, it was nice talking to him, and I think he's going to be a really good addition to the executive committee. He's got some gray matter between his ears there, that's for sure. All right, good hearing you, sir. You have a fabulous Friday, because it is. And we'll talk to you again real soon. My best, Audrey, okay? KD8SLG, we're going to clear with you. And I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment and re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. And we're going to take some more check-ins here. I'm going to pencil in K8AGW and WB6BJN, KA8MNT, and N8WS. And I'm going to listen for check-ins. Be kind, folks. Be kind. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 to VOX Scott and Vermilion.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John. Mobile.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN, in and out, 73s.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
Good morning. KC8, Fox Queen, Victor.
WAGXX.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8 VFK, Cliff, Columbia Station.
That was nicely done, everybody. Really. KE8VOX, Scott at the top of the list. KE8UIB, KF8DTF, Brian N7VAN. I have you in and out, sir. Thanks for stopping by on this fabulous Friday. Don't forget to have one. N8BAY's in there, KC8FQV, WA8GXX, and he's not in and out. Good morning, Tom. Stand by. We're going to get right to you. N8VFK, Cliff, Columbia Station. Good morning. Let's see. We got some mobiles in here. KE8UIB mobile with KF8DTF. How you guys doing this morning? This is AA8CS.
AACS from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody out there on the net.
All right, you guys, it is Friday. It is going to be a fabulous Friday because that is just how it has to be, guys. No ifs, ands, or buts. It sounds like you guys had a great meeting yesterday. Sorry we could not attend, and work and Thursdays just have not been friendly to me for a while, guys. Sorry about that. So hopefully this spring I can get things under control, and hopefully me and Lori will be able to attend a few meetings. Let me see, guys. With that, I just want to say hello to everybody. It is Friday. It is fabulous. And, guys, Lori and I have the Mosley net tonight on the 7.18 repeater, and, let me see. I'm sure it'll be a lot of shenanigans, and we'll mess something up for sure, guys. But with that, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We are living that $5 dream a nickel at a time on a fabulous Friday. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Gary.
All right, John. Very good. Hey, what time is your net tonight? Over.
The net is at 8 p.m. tonight, and that is on the 147.18 repeater with a positive offset and a PL tone of 110.9. And we will be doing it from the ham shack for the Mark's Ham Shack.
All right, I'm gonna try. I might even set an alarm for this one, the John and Lori show. That I just can't even imagine, so I have to experience it for myself. All right, you guys, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. But I already know you're going to have a fabulous Friday. Oh man, yeah, I need to get some of that stuff, whatever it is. Anyway, that's enough of that. All right, you guys take care. We'll talk again soon. Let's see, where are we at here? KE8VOX, lead us off there, Scott, and then we'll stay up there on the North Coast with Dan on deck. Go ahead, Scott. What say you, sir? This is AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie, Vermilion, Ohio. Well, it's starting out pretty nice today so far, Gary. 46.4. Barometer's dropping at 29.18. And, the winds are out of the southeast about 6 miles an hour, but they've already had issued a high wind advisory for later today, so I think we might be in for some wind and rain. Something going on, I guess. I don't know. But the lake temperature is 33.6 degrees. And the North Coast Dan, if he's listening, I'm not going to make the after net chat today. I got to run down the street here and get some things done and whatnot. But thanks for doing the net there, Gary. And thanks for getting me in. AA8 Custom Select. KE8VOX 73, everyone.
73 right back at you there, Scott. Take care. And yeah, Dan's listening, and not only is he listening, he's next up here. So you take care. Enjoy Fabulous Friday. And while you're enjoying Fabulous Friday, make sure you have one. Yeah, there you go. Clearing with VOX, let's pick up K8AGW on the North Coast still. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, everybody, from K8AGW here, and your clause there in case someone had some special traffic. Well, anyhow, working on my coffee and washed the frog down my throat and all that good stuff. Enjoy it. And yeah, Mama Fran did a good job yesterday. The wind helped out too. You know, the snow come down, the leaves come down, and everything in November, and a lot of nasty leaves and junk on the yard. And wind blew it up against my neighbor's privacy fence. You know, that they don't have to look at me. Well, Mama Fran took the rake and made little piles for me and got it all cleaned up and looked good, and we don't want any of that grass mold, you know, for debris on the grass. So looks good. So it looks like it's still green. So, but Lacara has their meeting tonight, and travels might be not too good. I think I'm going to listen to the gentleman from Tennessee. There might be inclusive if they're going to have good traveling, but good everybody had a good traveling night. Your meeting last night down there with Sarah, so that was good, and glad you had a good meeting. I'm going to drop it before it drops me. Okay, KHEW got a reset. Yeah, we don't want to be a timeout. When I was younger, I would misbehave. Yeah, they put me in timeout chair, so there you go. I don't want to time out the radio either. So anyhow, hey, everybody that's under the weather, get above the weather and get well, and everybody stay well, stay safe, and hopefully there's not any bad weather that the meteorologists are predicting in there. We had enough for the season already. Been excess cold beyond normal lows and excess snow and all that. So we're waiting for spring and warmer days ahead. So I hope everybody, the weather will hold off. The Lacara group will have a good get together with travels back and forth. And yeah, on March 8th, NOR's having their winter hemp fest, so I hope the weather cooperates for us. Last year, this was cold, but a little dusting of snow, and had a good turnout. So this year, fellows, just hope with the NOR's fest on March 8th, the weather will cooperate. With that, everybody have a fabulous Friday, and thanks for keeping me on the list there. And, I'm glad it's a good list there, Gary. KHEW clear back to net control. And also, I got the message, Scott. And have a fabulous Friday, and all the chores get done as what you got on the list with everybody. With that, back to net. KHEW clear.
All right, Dan. Thanks for the heads up on the North Fest. Try to get up there this year. I missed it last year for some reason. Don't remember why, but nevertheless, always a fun fest, that's for sure. K8AGW, we're going to clear with you, Dan. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. N8BAY, Ralph to take it. This is AA8CS and N8WS. Bill, you're on deck.
This is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening. Oh, it's moving right along here this morning, laundry day, so I'm down in the basement listening to the washer and dryer run while I play on the computer a little bit. As I said, I'm playing on the computer trying to download some utilities, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, just wanted to stop in this morning and say hi. Hope everyone has a fabulous Friday, a great weekend. N8BAY, back to net control.
N8BAY, this is AA8CS. All right, Ralph, thanks for that. Get that laundry done. Laundry on Friday. That sounds hauntingly familiar for some reason. I'm not sure. I mean, Friday, I think, is that traditionally a laundry day? I don't know. I might have to try to do some laundry today and see what happens. Ralph, thanks for being here, buddy. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk again. N8BAY, we're going to clear with you, sir. And let's pick up the National Weather Service, N8WS, to take it. This is AA8CS and WA8GXX. You're on deck.
AA8CS and the group, N8WS. Good, fabulous Friday morning, fearless leader. Sun's trying to pop out. It's clearing out from the west. That sounds good to me. Air quality index this morning is at 33. Tropo is at a 0. I got 48 degrees. Humidity 100%. South wind at 9 miles an hour. Barometer 2944. Dew point 48 degrees. Visibility 7 miles. Maybe. Prediction for today is a slight chance of showers before 7 a.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., increasing clouds with temperatures falling around 40 by 4 p.m. Breezy with a south wind 14 to 22 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon to just as high as 46. That don't sound too good. Okay. My sunrise 7:12, my sunset 6:07. Length of day 10 hours 54 minutes. Getting longer every day. Solar flux indices at 116. Sunspot number 37. A is 10, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No east skip predicted. SpaceWeather.com. 3 sunspot groups on the sun. Sunspots. Almost no sunspots are facing Earth. However, several big ones are facing Mars. There's a link there. You can take a look at them if you want. And these are not auroras. Montana is a good place to see auroras. So on February 17th, when Jane Horton of Helena, Montana, saw towering lights in the night sky, she naturally wondered, are these auroras? No, not exactly. These are light pillars caused by city lights shining into freezing ice crystal. Good picture, good article too. Got time to take a look at it. Roll down a little bit. Planets passing in the night under real space-time weather photo gallery. That's pretty cool too. A lot of good information on SpaceWeather.com. Scroll down. Go down to the bottom. Look it all over. See what you like. That's about it for me, Gary. Everybody have a great upcoming weekend. AA8CS in the group. 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
N8WS, this is AA8CS. All right, Bill, thanks for that splendid report. We do appreciate it. I have that we've gained 97 minutes since December 21st at the winter solstice, and we have gained 97 minutes of daylight since that time. And so there we go. We are well on our way to spring, right? Maybe not. It's getting closer, though. All right, Bill, thanks for being here. We'll talk to you again real soon. See, I just did it, Tom. WA8GXX to take it. This is AA8CS and KA8MNT. Tom, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Yeah, I messed you up. I didn't say in and out. No. Yeah. Thanks for being there, and yeah. What a morning there, huh? Yeah, we got wind coming, and then it's going to be a whole lot different temperature in the morning. But we'll have a fabulous Friday regardless. You have a good one. AA8CS, WA8GXX.
It's really easy to do, isn't it, Tom? WA8CXX and AA8CS. It's like a word and not individual letters. Anyway, Tom, always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll do this again soon. Yeah, well, fabulous Friday and every day is a state of mind. That's what it is. You make it what you want to make it. All right, thanks for being here, Tom. Clearless GXX, KA8MNT with today's chuckle. Yeah, I need it. Good morning, Tom. How you doing? How are you and your lovely bride today? This is AA8CS. Over to you.
Excuse me.
W8WKY.
We'll try this again. AA8CS. This is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that is on the net. Well, let's see. It is light outside. Yay. But it's cloudy. And we're starting today off with 42 degrees. And let's see, we got about 2 mile an hour wind out there, and we've had just about 3/4 of an inch of rain since midnight. The barometer sitting at 29.45, and today's high is going to be 54 degrees, partly sunny and windy, with an 81% chance of rain. So we got one of those type days coming up. Could be better, could be worse, could be a lot worse. Well, let's see here. I've been hearing comments that the meeting last night was great. Linda and I didn't come for the simple reason we didn't know how to get up there in the weather. It wasn't snow and ice on the ground. It wasn't a torrential rain, so we just didn't know how to get up there. So that's why we didn't show. And that's our story, and we're sticking to it. But other than that, things are going along pretty good here. Nothing else to report, so I'll grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. You know, an old man limped into a doctor's office and said, "Doctor, my left knee hurts so bad I can hardly walk." Well, the doctor slowly eyed him from head to toe and asked, "Sir, how old are you?" And the old man said he was 98. And the doctor just sighed and said, "Look, you're 98 years of age. You're nearly 100 years old, and you're complaining about your left knee that hurts? What do you expect?" Well, the old man looks back at the doctor and says, "Well, my right knee's also 98, and that doesn't hurt." And with that, I want to say 7 threes, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango. Turning everything back over to the fabulous Friday morning NCO. AA8CS.
Right, Tom. And how many times do I have to tell you, you don't eat the whole frog, just the legs. Just the legs. Thanks for that chuckle, Tom. I do appreciate it. I'm going to see if that works out for my back as well. Anyway, good to hear you this morning. You tell that lovely bride, Linda, that I said hello, and that we missed you guys. We did. Yeah. But it was a good time. Pretty well attended, too, as a matter of fact. KA8MNT, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Cliff in Columbia Station, N8 VFK. Cliff, good morning, and WB6 BJN. Mark, you're on deck.
AACS and Net, N8 VFK. Good morning, Gary, and all the other listeners out there. Well, here in Columbia Station, I'm currently at 47 degrees. I got 45-degree dew point, 94% humidity, barometer at 29.43 and holding steady. Light winds from looks like from the south. Radar is not showing anything coming into our area anytime soon. Yesterday or last night I got 16 100ths of an inch, which is less than some of you guys got from what I've been listening to. And this morning when I went out to grab my trash can after they dumped it, I was walking across my concrete driveway and I saw about a dozen earthworms that are 6 to 8 inches long, just crawling slowly across my concrete. I don't know that I've ever seen them out this early. What surprised me is the birds aren't out there grabbing them. If I was a fisherman, I would be. Let's see, you guys earlier were talking about, on and off about retirement. I've been retired for 10 years, and I look back and I think, how did I do all this stuff around the house when I was retired? Because it's hard enough to keep up with it when you are retired. And then I got to thinking, well, that's because I've gotten really good at procrastination. With that, Gary, I'll hand it back over to you. ACS and VFK 73s, everybody.
All right, Cliff, I had to smile. You do know that retirement is an art form. Yeah. And you get really good at it. N8VFK, we're going to clear with you, Cliff. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday because it is Fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, heading down to Tennessee for the weather report, WV6BJN. Good morning, Mark. How you doing? And what say you?
Hey, good morning, Gary, and good morning to everybody on the Barometer Net. Doing a great job there, Gary. Thank you for being there. Hey, I think most all the probabilities for any severe weather, I guess there was some. Ryan Hall, my West weather guy, did some coverage yesterday, but it sounds like, thankfully, it wasn't too terrible, although there were thunderstorms and some were severe. And the good thing is about that is that if they make a prediction, they have a reason to do that. And if it's not as bad as what was predicted, at least you were warned and prepared, and that was a good thing. And probably see a few more of those before the spring and summer is out. Currently, we have 29.8, 0.7 on the barometer, and it is rising rapidly. That says that low pressure is getting out of our hair right now. 50.4 degrees, 29 degrees on the dew point. Dry, cold air is starting to come in. Humidity, 43%, and wind, 9.4, gusting to 11 out of the west-southwest. And we had no rain today, and 0.22 hundredths out of some thunderstorms yesterday, and I had about 62 lightning strikes yesterday. So we did get some thunderstorms here. All right, so pretty much what's happening, let me take I'm going to time this thing out. As the cold front has swept through the Ohio Valley and through Middle Tennessee, we had a high yesterday of 76 degrees ahead of it. The high today has already been reached here at 65.5. Don't think it will actually drop into the 40s before the morning is out here. And cold air advection is coming in for you guys as well. There's wind advisories in effect for northern Ohio for winds up to 55 miles per hour today from the west. For southern Ohio, winds up to 30 to 45 miles an hour, just below advisory criteria. And it looks like that's going to bring some what we call cold air advection, strong cold air advection in. It's going to bring temperatures back into cold territory in the nights and mornings, teens, 20s, maybe even some single digits. Farther to the north you go. Let me take a breath. Teens and 20s also for south areas. There is snow that could increase over the area Sunday and Monday with a reinforcing shot of cold air. And then it looks like things could warm up again starting going toward the middle of next week as the winds turn around and start blowing from the south, warming things up again. But it's going to start carving out a trough along the east coast. And you know what that means? That draws maybe some more cold air up toward the end of next week. So we could get into a roller coaster type situation with some active weather again next week. Node ID out west, they're gonna dry out a little bit over the weekend as high pressure builds into the eastern Pacific. But a major atmospheric river storm could move into the northern and central part of California early to mid next week and bring more rain, but higher elevation snow. Freezing temperatures are a good bet through the weekend out west for people in California. They're just continuing to battle cold like we did a few weeks ago. Gary, in Florida. Florida looks like they're going to get this cold front tomorrow and Sunday, and then colder air Monday, Tuesday, and then warm up toward the middle of next week. Gary, back to you. Thank you for being there. And this is WB6BJ, and everybody have a great weekend. And I'll be back tomorrow.
WB6BJN, this is AA8CS. All right, Mark, thanks for that. Somebody said, I don't know what the temperatures actually are going to be, but if it's in the 20s, high 20s, 25, that's not bad. It's February. We have to remember that. But thanks for being here, Mark. Do appreciate it. WB6BJN, we're going to clear with you. Let's see. Mark, KC8FQV, good morning. How you doing? It is now Annette, KC8FQV to take it. This is AA8CS.
All right, good morning, Gary. KCFQV. Great seeing everyone last night. Yep, and when the Nets call, if you're mobile or they ask you to just stay around long enough so they can get you documented right on their paper. Because it does go quick when they're calling. When they call, and although it was pretty nice this morning. But, yeah, it rained last night. Yep, the rain, the Norris Fest is, I think, the 8th. So, I had a lot of things happen last night. There was so many things happen on Thursday. Every night there's things happening all the time on ham radio. I say there's things happening on ham radio 24/7. So, you're never far away from having someone to talk with. So, we have a good number there. Our club meeting when we have them there. There's some of the other clubs I'm in. It's like we could fit them all in a small room. We would like to get more, and they talk about, hey, why don't we get more? And that's why I want to ask Mark so I can look at how far some of our people come. I know Nick comes a distant drive, and of course Eric does, Strongsville. So there's some of us that come a far distance, and there's a lot there. But I wish Jim would come someday. Them kids would keep Judy busy. It seems like them, folks like that, with a few kids, they can get playing little whatever tag game or something. They just would be but a great presentation, and I think we have about 7 when I looked at that thing that was watching our stream, or at least made comment, or just were logged or whatever. So it was a good meeting and everything. So
we'll send it back to net control. I was almost starting to doze a little bit at times and then popped out. So back it comes, Gary, KC8FQV. I always say I gotta get water. Yeah, I'm getting dry. So KCFQV back to net control.
KC8FQV, this is AA8CS. Mark, thanks for being here this morning. It was good seeing you last night. And, and thanks for calling me out about the notification about the meeting. Actually, I thought I bugged people enough. I sent out 2 previously. Just wanted to emphasize the fact that we were doing nominations last night. So that's all that was all about. But then I got my back in a fix there, and I just didn't send out the final one that I normally do, like on Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, that's just the way it goes sometimes. All right, Mark, thanks for being here. I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Name here is Gary. The call, AA8CS, and I'm listening. Come on down. Let's have some fun.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, Mark in top, please.
W2JLS, John in Fairlawn. Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus.
K8PMI, that's Kilo 8, Papa Mike India, Bill.
Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Quebec Sierra, all in Maine.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth.
KD8QOL, Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Oscar Lima. This is Keith over here in Kenmore, and I'll just be checking in and out. 73 is everyone on the net.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric Ian Strongsville.
Yep, QV recheck. You can just put me at the end, Gary, or wherever you want to do it. However.
All right, nicely done. K4OG is at the top of the list there. W2JLS, K8CWS, K8PMI Mobile. Good morning, Phil. How you doing, sir? KC1VQS is in the log. KF6POE. Christian, good to hear you this morning. KD8QOL. Keith, I have you in and out. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Because it is, yeah, that's right. And KE8VZA, Eric. I have... Let's go with our presumed mobiles here. K8PMI first. Phil, how you doing? And it was great talking to you last night. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is K8PMI. Outstanding job on the meeting there. Everything ran smooth. And it was good seeing everybody. And nice talking with you afterwards. Good times. A little slow this morning. I don't know how you get up so early to do the net after being out, but that is a rough one. But other than that, I got overcast skies and wet roads, and I got 45 degrees. So other than that, I'll send it back to you. 73, everybody. This is K8PMI.
Hey, Phil, before you go, are you doing the net tomorrow? Over.
Roger, roger. I'll be the NCO tomorrow morning for the Barometer Net.
All right, I'm going to do my best to bother you. Yes, I will. K8PMI. This is AA8CS. We're going to clear with you, Phil. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. Eric, I just have to go to you. I think you're 99% mobile, but KE8VZA to take it, AA8CS, and K4OG, you're on deck.
AA8CS and the net, KE8VZA here. No, actually not mobile today. I took the day off, but thank you for picking me up. It was a good meeting last night. Nice presentation from Scott Yonley, and got the nominations in the books. Good to see everyone. We had a nice little round table as we all mobiled home in different directions, it seemed. And there was some confusion about who was driving a Mustang and who was driving a Subaru, but we got that sorted out. Anyway, everybody have a fabulous Friday, and 7-3s all around. KE8VZA, back to net control.
All right, Eric, very good. And, thanks for being there last night. Do appreciate you stopped. Well, I know it's a fur piece for you, and do appreciate you coming to the meetings. And it's always a pleasure to see you and talk to you. And I have a funny feeling that that Subaru Serenity might have had something to do with that. I'm thinking Serenity had a part to play. Eric, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk to you again real soon. K4OG to take it. Good morning, Mark. What say you? And John, JLS, you're on deck.
AAHCS, K4OG. Good morning, Gary and everyone.
Good morning, right back at you, buddy. Good seeing you last night. Thanks for doing the 50-50 for us. We do appreciate that extra duty that you performed. Not bad. That's kind of a tough duty to couple with taking notes, as I noted. So yeah, we'll have to restructure that and get that squared away. But hopefully the new bear helped a little bit, and things are good on your end. Over to you, Mark. K4OG, AA8CS. All right, it sounds like technical difficulties on that end. We will move on and circle back. One of my favorite things to do, circle back. Yes, I do, and I do it well, by the way. W2JLF to take it. This is AA8CS and VQS. Paul, you're on deck.
Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra. President Gary, good to hear you this morning, and good to see you last night. I will say, just a comment about last night, that was one of the best club meetings I can recall. I know I missed many of them, but yeah, that was a great evening. Josh, the presentation regarding Winter Field Day I thought was spectacular. I wasn't aware of all of those details, and he really laid that out well. A lot to be proud of there. I mean, those guys did a bang-up job. And Scott Yonley, I thought interesting stuff there too. Kind of neat to hear from him. Everybody did a great job, yourself included, and Nick, and just really it was one of the best club meetings I've attended. So good job. Other than that, I am home at the moment. I'm going to be making my way north. I've got an appointment with the doctors, and then off to the office after that. So I can report from the radio room. I'm about 44 degrees Fahrenheit, and it looked like earlier here on the wall on the Word and Works barometer, I'm sitting with, it looks like 29 Mark 50. Make it kind of between cloudy and rainy, but really fair. It's very nice. I'll take it for February. Anyway, thanks for having me, Gary. Everyone have a great day, and good morning on your ears from W2JLS.
John, yeah, thanks for the flowers. It was a good meeting, and Scott always is a plethora of good information. Last night he actually had his prepared. Normally he just talks off the cuff, and again, a lot of good information, but it's kind of scattered sometimes. And I love talking to Scott. Don't get me wrong. But last night he put some work into that presentation, and there was a lot of good information, as you so noted, that he laid on us, and it was really good. I think sometimes it's really easy to bash the league, but they do a bang up job, and they are really doing their best to address the issues of ham radio today. And everybody's got to remember they do represent us politically in in Washington D.C. And we would not have frequencies if it wasn't for the ARRL and parallel organizations across the world. That's for sure. All right, John. Always a pleasure, my friend. You take care. And have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Yeah, it is. It is a fabulous Friday. All right, John, take care. Let's see. Paul, you're up. KC1 VQS to take it, and Corbin, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. We're starting our day out at 11 degrees. It was 11, dropped to 9, now we're back to 11. It's supposed to go to 35. We'll see. It never gets as warm as in the winter as they say it's going to. We're going to get a little snow tonight. If you listen to the TV, you'd swear we were going to be snowed in. But most of that is in southern Maine. I think we'll get an inch or two here. So that won't be too bad to clean up. And, I got some glass orders out yesterday, so that was good. Working on more today. And we have the weekend coming up, and I'm really looking forward to that. Sandra will have those days off, and we'll be able to do some things together. So have a fabulous Friday, everyone. 7-3. This is KC1 VQS. Back to you, Gary.
KC1 VQS, this is AA8CS. All right, Paul. Thanks for being here this morning, sir. And glad you're getting your, it seems like you're kind of focused on the hobby, but I assume it's because it's a hobby. I guess it's a hobby, your glass work and stuff. That really is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. We'll talk more about that in the future. KC1 VQS. Paul, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Corbin, down in Columbus, K8CWS. Good morning. This is AA8CS, and Christian, you're on deck.
Good morning to everyone. 54 degrees down here in Columbus. We got a lot of rain last night. I'm trying to find, or I tried to pull up the exact number, but I was not successful ahead of my turn. So I guess we'll leave that to maybe tomorrow if I can get that. But we had a little bit of water down in the corner of the basement, so that doesn't happen unless we really got a gully washer. So I'm gonna guess over an inch, or at least getting close to an inch. It rained hard for about 2 hours. That's about all it did. We had some thunder and lightning, of course, but I understand Bloomington, Indiana had a small tornado, or maybe not so small, but it spared, mostly spared injury. So, but they did. Actually, we had Skywarn training last night, and it got canceled. So, which I guess isn't too much of a surprise. They had bigger fish to fry down in Wilmington. So we'll have to get back to that. But the sun is shining this morning, and as I said, 54 degrees. It's Friday. Finally down from a long, busy week, and very happy to be here. So I overslept a little bit this morning, so I had to catch the second round check-ins. That's okay. Yeah. Thanks for picking me up, Gary. I appreciate it. I'll send it back to Net Control. This is K8CWS.
K8CWS, this is AA8CS. Corbin, thanks for being here this morning. Yeah, I should have checked my station. I don't know what. I changed computers down here too, so I don't have it linked to the computer yet, or this computer, the one next to me. But we got some rain. I'm not sure how much, but it was raining when I woke up last night in the middle of the night, about 3 o'clock. So we'll see. But I think you guys got a lot more rain than we did, if I'm understanding what happened. Corbin, thanks for being here. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, KF6POE, Christian, it's been a minute. How you doing, sir? This is AA8CF, and what say you?
AA8CS, this is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth. Been doing well. The new job, sometimes I have to be getting ready at the time the net has happened. So today I'm working late. It'll be a busy work day, and I'm on the later shift. So it worked out, which is great. Got to hear everyone. Operating from beds on the air here, laying here in my Sarah t-shirt. Very comfortable for operating beds on the air. And maybe I'll get some reading in before I go to work so that I can fill my soul. But it's great hearing everybody out here, and the weather has been really nice. So I'm looking forward to spring. And with that, it's great hearing you again, Gary. And I'll send it back to Net Control. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth.
All right, Christian. Fine business, my friend. You take care. Get that reading in, yeah. It soothes the soul, doesn't it? That's for sure. KF6POE. We're going to clear with Christian. Let's pick up Mark, KC8FQV, with your recheck. Mark, go ahead, and then we'll take some more check-ins. This is AA8CS.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, when I asked, I didn't, so one time I bought, when we were buying or paying for stuff online on the club site, you go and do the thing on the club site, and that takes you over to the checkout where you pay, and, you do PayPal or, the payment part, and, so you put your email in one place, and then you got to put it in again. And normally PayPal, I have everything tied to my junk email, and of course stuff with the club is tied for the ham. And one time that something was grabbed and moved or whatever, and then I wasn't getting it, and I think I found some of the stuff over in my junk email. So that's why I was just like did something happen again? So that's why I was just questioning, but. Other than that, no, everything's good. I was just going to mention, Corbin just got a little, I don't know if he's overdriving, but I know yesterday I said some audio. It just seems his audio's a little bit overdriving. You might not recognize it in the RF side, but I'll send it back to that. That's the only thing I had, the only two things I had. So back it comes, Gary, and like we all said, that was a good meeting last night. K-Self-QB.
All right, Mark. K8CWS is. I noticed it's a little bit hot. I think, and he does. It might be overdriven a little bit. But normally his signal is very fine business, and his audio is perfect. I'm thinking it may just be an anomaly. But again, perfectly legible. I didn't think I like I said one time it's an anomaly, but I don't suspect there's certainly not an issue. Let's put it that way. Mark, thanks for being here. Thanks for Not sure. Yeah, the new listserv, we're using ListMonk, and it does work a little bit differently, but the performance, we used to get a bunch of kickback mail-wise. We don't do that anymore, so it's really pretty functional. All right, Mark, take care, and we'll talk soon. All right, we're at the bottom of the list here again, and approaching the bottom of the net. Let's get some more folks in here. This is AAACS, and I'm looking for check-ins.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo.
Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Echo Golf Hotel, KE8 EGH, Kevin and Hiram.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete, mobile.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AB8MO, mobile Middlefield.
KB8LJ.
All right, that was nicely done. N8RKE at the top of the list, AB8AV mobile. John, good morning. KE8EGH, Kevin, got you in the log. KF8EOG mobile, AB8MO mobile, and KB8LJ, probably beds on the air would be my guess. Good morning, Chuck. All right, let's get our mobiles in here. AB8AV, John, good morning. What say you?
Gary, it's Joe. I know you get confused every once in a while. That was a nice meeting last night. Scott brought back some memories. I got one of those warning postcards from the FCC, and I do like to collect QSL cards. I get a thrill getting something in the mail. Over to you, Gary.
Sorry about that, Joe. I get confused often. The QSL card thing, I was shocked that we spent so much time on that. I had no idea that was as mysterious as it turned out to be. But I don't do it so much anymore. I pretty much use LOTW, and if it's not LOTW or the QSL service for some of the expeditions, I'll do that if it's a card I really want. But I do, yeah. I've got tons of cards. As a matter of fact, they're in boxes. All right, Joe. Anything else for us before we move on? This is AAACS.
So, I just wanted to let you know that was a nice meeting, and he just brought back some memories when he was talking. All right, AB8AV.
All right, thank you, sir. Thanks for being here, and have a fabulous Friday. KF8EOG, Pete, mobile, good morning. This is AAACS. Andy, you're on deck.
AAACS and everybody on the net, this is KF8EOG. Happy Friday to everyone. It's 42 degrees here in downtown Chardon area with a overcast and heavy fog in spots. It's giving a little bit of mist on the windshield. Wind's blowing a little bit according to the American flag blowing here. And other than that, it's kind of just a little gloomy day. I'm just going to be real quick here. I'm heading into more of my therapy and wanted to just say hello to everyone and wish them a happy weekend and all that. So KF8 EOG, back to net control, and have a wonderful day, everyone.
All right, Pete. As Dave in NT8D would say it's a beautiful shade of Ohio gray. There you go. All right, thanks for being here, Pete. Have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk again. KF8EOG, we're going to clear with you. Andy, you're up. AB8MO Mobile. This is AA8CS and N8RKE. You're on deck.
AA8CS from AB8MO Mobile. Sorry about that. Well, it's pretty much the same here in Burton Township as it is in Chardon. The fog is lifting, but there is some fog still. It's not as bad as it was even an hour ago, so I'm just on the way back home, actually. Just deposited my paycheck, which is about half of what it normally is, but things are just really slow at work, so we're all taking, it's either take a temporary pay cut or they start laying people off, so we're just opting for the temporary pay cut, but I'm not happy about it right now. But I'm hoping and praying that things will pick up soon. Pete, next time you're in Chardon, we need to meet up sometime, because I'm not that far from Chardon. You know, I talk to you on the repeater a lot here, so it'd be nice to get a eyeball with you sometime. I don't normally make it out to the Geauga meetings, because that's normally when my band rehearsals are the same time. Different location, same time, so I can't be two places at one time, as the saying goes. So that's all I got from here, Gary. Thanks for picking me up, and everybody have a great, well, let's see here, I guess a good weekend. We're done with President's Day, we're done with Valentine's Day, I guess onward to St. Patrick's Day. Things are, I hope we're going to green up here really soon. They're pretty brown and muddy at the moment. This is AB8MO Mobile.
AB8MO Mobile, this is AA8CS. All right, Andy, thanks for being here this morning. You have a fabulous Friday, my friend, and eyeball QSOs are always fun. They really are. It's amazing. You talk to, especially after you talk to somebody on the air, you know, for a period of time, and then you get an eyeball QSO, and it's interesting and a lot of fun. It just is. All right, Andy, take care. Don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so have one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, N8RKE, Lawrence or Larry, how you doing? This is AA8C.
Good morning. I call myself Larry, and I'm located in North Royalton in Cuyahoga County, where it's been a nice day so far, a little on the warm side, which is kind of cool, or warm. But let's see, at 7 o'clock this morning, I was at my local grocery store, did my shopping for the week, and got all kinds of stuff and packed it away. And then after that, I ran some coax in the house and got another radio online, and now I pretty much have all the radio capability that I wish to have, so all kinds of radios and a lot of different bands that I've got running here in N8RKE Central Station. So it's I'm kind of happy with that. Well, maybe I'll mess with the antennas when the weather cooperates. That's about it. Everyone have a good weekend. N8RKE.
N8RKE, AA8CS. All right, Larry. Well, that's a good place to be, man. You got all the stuff you need, all the stuff you want. I don't know if I could say that. And, of course, need and want are two different things, that's for sure. All right, Larry, thanks for stopping by this morning. Do appreciate it. You have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, let's move on. KE8EGH, Kevin. I just got to make sure that I got the right Kevin and the right call here. You were with us on field day and did the satellite work. Is that? Do I have the right person? Over.
Good morning, and it's a negative. Yeah, so, but
anyway, just got home last night from Nashville. Yeah, we flew through that storm. Ooh, talk about a turbulence. Ooh, man. Up and down, side to side, all at one time. It was pretty interesting ride, but made it home good. Went to Nashville to expand my brain knowledge on some of the equipment that we use at work. So had a good time. Missed being home. Missed being in my own bed. I do not like hotels. So I like sleeping in my own bed, my own house. So, but anyway, that's about it today. Everybody have a good day. Enjoy the beautiful weather. KE80GH.
All right, Kevin, very good. Turbulence on an airplane is not fun, but nevertheless, it does happen. And I apologize. Well, my confusion is at least I'm consistent. So very similar call. I'm sure of that. But anyway, I'm happy that you made it home all right. And I'm with you, man. I'm not a away from home kind of person. My idea of a trip is about 5 days. That's about all I want to be away from home at any given time. But anyway, Kevin, take care. You have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Yeah, because it is. Take care. Heading down to see Chuck, KB8LJ. Beds on the air? Is that what it is? How you doing, Chuck? This is AA8CS.
AA8CS on the group from KB8LJ. Well, you're basically right about still running beds on the air this morning because after the meeting last night and getting home and everything, I was ready to sleep in some. But I got to say, he had a very interesting eyeball QSO with Nick, KD8SLG. He complimented me on the fact that I was not messing with any of the settings in my clear node and that everything was working fine for me and that I sounded good on the air. And so what happens this morning, it turned on the radio and it says, you got a problem. You're connected on both Wi-Fi and wireless. I said, what? Why would the thing kick over to both modes all of a sudden? And we got a software or firmware upgrade. So I go, okay, put the firmware upgrade in, and I fiddled around and I got the Wi-Fi disabled, and everything seems to be working fine now. But for the life of me, I don't know how the Wi-Fi suddenly spontaneously enabled itself, but it did, and all's well that ends well. Seems like everything's working fine. So KB8LJ, back to that.
Okay, Chuck. Well, oh, man. Well, there's no rhyme or reason, sir. The machines are coming. Yeah, this AI stuff is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And you thought Terminator was science fiction. Yeah. KB8LJ, good morning, Chuck. We'll talk to you again real soon. I'm at the bottom of my list, and we are at the bottom of the net. We're going to make this the last call. If we get 3 more check-ins, make 50 today. So, this is the last call. AA8CS. I'm listening.
Kilo 8, Golf,
Kilo 4, Oscar
James
Golf,
over here in Akron today.
Recheck.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh in Akron, along with KE8YUK, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Richard, KC8 NOV Marty, Mobile, Streetsboro, in and out.
Alpha India 5, Quebec, AI 5Q, Jerison, Tulsa.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, Randy and Rittman. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Gary.
K8GGG, I believe. Golf, golf, golf. I do believe that's what I heard. W8HRF, Josh and Lucy. K8YUK. We have KC8NOV. Marty's in and out. Good morning to you, sir. Have a fabulous Friday. AI5Q, Jairus, good morning from Tulsa. Awfully early for you, sir. And K8TLB, let's start at the top. K8GGG, I believe. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
W8WKY.
Hello, AA8CS, I think it is. Yes, you got it right. Kilo 8, Golf, 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 K8GGG. This is James. I'm over in Akron today, actually just heading back south on Main Street, coming from Waterloo Road. I had a dentist appointment, and heard you guys still on the air, which I was surprised, because normally it ends at about 8. So just wanted to get in here and say hi. Hope everyone has a good day, and I'll send it back to you.
All right, James, thanks for stopping by. We do appreciate it. Very unique call. And, I mean, it happens. It's part of the rotation, right? And hope all is well with your dentist appointment. And I do appreciate you stopping by this morning. Take care. Don't be a stranger. We're here Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour, 7 a.m. And it runs about an hour-ish. It runs over periodically. I tend to, on Thursday and Friday, I tend to keep it open until about 7:30. There's some folks that like to get in here that just run a little late, that's all. But thanks for being here, James. K8GGG, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Josh, W8HRF, with KE8YUK. Good morning, Josh and Lucy. Great meeting last night. Josh, you've gotten tons of flowers this morning about your winter field day exploits. You done good, sir. You done good. W8HRF to take it. AA8CS on this end.
AA8CS, W8HRF. Good morning, Gary, and all the netizens. Well, appreciate that, Gary. I did miss most of the net, but glad I was able to get in here at the end. I'm doing a little bit of working from home today, and because after the meeting I went home, and I was like, I don't want to go to bed yet. So we watched a little bit of TV. What did we watch? I don't remember. Oh, Mr. Beast games. Anyways, what else? Yeah, good meeting. It was a lot of fun. It was good to talk to everybody. And, yeah, I just wanted to get in and say good morning to everybody. So have a good Friday, a fabulous Friday, and we'll catch you later. Well, I guess I'll throw it to you, and you can throw it to Lucy. AA8CS, W8HRF.
All right, Josh. Yeah, there's been great comments about the meeting last night. It was a good meeting. Scott Yonley did a fabulous presentation. Normally he just kind of talks off the cuff, and that's great too. But this was spot on and well organized. I was just a little surprised that we talked so much about QSL cards. That one kind of threw me, but nevertheless, the Bureau does work. It could take a year or longer to get a card out of Russia or some of these other places, but it does work. W8HRF, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Lucy, KE8YUK. Good morning. We missed you last night.
AA8CS, KE8YUK. Along with some third-party traffic, if you'll permit it, after my 2 cents. We missed you guys too, but the kids needed to be in bed, and I needed the kids to be in bed. So after they were in bed, I actually got online and got in a voice call with some other writers I know, and we talked about our projects, and then we all got in one big Google Doc and wrote out a totally bedlam story just for the fun of it, and it was a lot of fun. So it was a bodacious story, Josh says. I made him listen to it, and it was much less funny when you were not in the moment writing it, but I got him to laugh once, so that's a win. Do you mind some third-party traffic, Gary?
I would love some third-party traffic. Over.
KE8YUK with third-party traffic. Here you go, Betty.
So, what is this? I need some milk, and I need cereal, and Mom's here, and we was go sleep, and we was kind of watching TV. Yeah.
Hey, what was yesterday?
It was my birthday. I was dream. Yeah.
Anything else?
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
KE8YUK back to AHCS 73, and God bless everybody.
Lucy, I don't think she was quite done. But I hope she enjoyed her milk and cereal. All right, very good. Thank you for that. I needed that. I really did. You guys take care and have a fabulous Friday, and you know why, because it is. All right, clearing with YUK. Let's head out to Tulsa. AI5Q. Good morning, Jairus. How you doing? Randy, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. This is AI5Q. It's a little bit early here in Tulsa, but it's not bad. I usually sleep in on Fridays and don't get up until 7. So there you go. It's about 7:40 right now. I'm normally up by 6 a.m., so at the beginning of the net, I just am out the door and on the road to work, so I don't get a chance to check in those other days, but I work from home on Fridays and every other Monday now. So they gave us another amenity, I guess, if you want to call it that. Let's see, yesterday I got a YSF hotspot up and running on some new software. I was happy to get over that hurdle. It took me 2 or 3 days, but I figured it out and got it running. And last night, got to talk to a gentleman that raises meat rabbits and pet rabbits, and I told him I may need to talk to him about a meat rabbit or 3. It takes a lot of rabbits to feed my family. There's a lot of us. Anyway, I'm going to pick up some meat rabbits from him in the next couple weeks and have a delicious dinner out of it. That's the plan. AI5Q. Back to you, Gary.
All right, Jairus, very good. You know, it amazes me, you guys on Central Time. To me, it's just early, and I have never, even during my working days, I have never been a morning person. It just, I'm a creature of the night, I think. But I will tell you this: I sleep till noon, but before it's dark, I'll have every picnic basket that's in Jellystone Park. I will. Jairus, take care. You have a fabulous Friday, my friend, because it is. Yep. All right. Clearing with AI5Q. Let's pick up Randy, KE8TLB. Good morning, Randy. You're check-in number 51, sir. Thank you for that. And I meant to say KE8EGH Kevin. He was check-in number 42 today. So congratulations, Kevin. Randy, take it away. This is AAHCS.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. Happy Friday to everyone, and hope everyone has a great weekend. Yeah, just hanging out here, getting ready to go to work, and drive around northeast Ohio and deliver some auto paint. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I was clear up towards Cleveland yesterday, and yeah, I don't like going up there. It's there's too much. Anyhow, I made it through, and Gary, hope you have a great weekend, and we always appreciate you. And this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB 73. God bless everyone.
All right, Randy, thanks for being here. And you know what? I'm really glad that you're enjoying what you're doing. I'm glad you're retired, got yourself a little part-time job to keep yourself busy. and you and Ray just living life, and that is a great thing. Randy, always a pleasure. KEATLB, we're going to clear with you, and we're at the bottom of the net. Let's pull in the closer from the right field bullpen. Come on down, Kerry. W8CTM. 53 check-ins today, Kerry. You are number 53. Not too shabby. This is AA8CS on this end.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this fabulous Friday morning. Well, it's a nice day out there, a little bit pretty foggy here. We've had it just about every day this week, fog in the morning, but oh well, it could be a lot worse. And I did pick up a half an inch of rain last night, so that's, I didn't know it. I slipped right through it. I don't know. They were predicting wind and everything else. We didn't or I don't think we had here. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. Well, anyway, I don't have anything this morning. Imagine that. And I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there every day. And hope everybody has a great weekend out there. It's coming among us pretty quick here. I think it's going to be a little cooler. Boy, it's been nice. It's a nice week. I got my e-trike out 3 days this week, and I rode about 10 miles yesterday. Boy, it was nice. 60 degrees or 61 degrees I had here, and that's... you get that kind of weather in February, you have to take advantage of it. There's no doubt about it. Anyway, that's all I have. Hope everybody has a fabulous Friday and a great weekend, and we'll turn it back to AA8CS. And Gary, you can wrap it up. And almost made the double nickel today, 53. That's a great net. That's a great net. It was enjoyable, and everybody had their say this morning. There's no doubt about that. It was a great net. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll turn it back to you there, Gary, AHCS, to take it and wrap it up. W8CTM 73, everybody, and enjoy.
All right, Kerry, very good. We only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in and out check-ins today. Yeah, that's some serious traffic there. So it was good. That absolutely. I was hoping to make 50 because when I did that last call, we had 45, and I was hoping to get to 50. Of course, you and I, so we only needed 3, but we got a few more. That's always a good thing. All right, let me grab a quick nickel. I want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour, 7 a.m., runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this fabulous net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. Tomorrow morning, Phil, K8 PMI. There we go. Get that out. Phil will be turning the dials tomorrow morning, so stop by, say hello. This is the W8WKY repeater on the 147.39 megahertz, 147.39 megahertz, located in Doylestown, Ohio. The PL is 114.8. If you're not programmed up, get yourself programmed up. Come on down and join us. Name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use, whatever that might be. And 73, I'll be clear. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is.
K4OG, this is KD8SLG. You still there, Mark?
KD8SLG, K4OG. Yes, Nick, I'm here. Sorry, the BB switch cut me off in the middle of that initial transmission with an incoming call. I'm despising DD switch K4OG to KD8SLG.
AA8CF.
Go, Gary. Go.
All right, well, I'm having trouble getting out of my chair for starters, but before I do make another attempt, I want to apologize, Mark. You came back, and I circled you because I was going to circle back, and I forgot. So just chalk it up to my usual senility, and we'll just call it a day. I'm not going to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize. K4OG with KD8SLG. This is AA8CS 73, guys.
AA8CS, K4OG 73, Scary. Got you covered, got the minutes sent out late last night, and processed a couple of renewals, so everything's cool. K4OG 73, and over to you, KD8SLG, thanks.
Thanks, Gary. If you can't get out of your chair, we'll keep you company for a while. HCS KD8SLG. And Mark, I wanted to jump on here and thank you for getting those meeting notes up last night. And they are absolutely fabulous. Thank you, sir.
Well, y'all are very, very welcome. I enjoyed doing it, and yeah, it's a blast. I was juggling one too many balls at the meeting last night, I guess. It was under the back of my brain. I was like, did the minutes go out? And I was checking on my phone, and I was going to send them out real quick, ran out of time when I realized, wait a minute, I got to go on list mode to do that now. And then I had to break 100 for Craig, and then I started realizing I don't have enough money to split this slot. I got to talk to my real banker. That was funny when Gary called me out. Mark, did you get that? And I was like, W2JLS. I got it, Gary. And good thing I didn't write him down as VP. So thanks for Gary calling me out. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. All right, Nick. If you see Murphy that invented Murphy's Law, strangle him for me, please. I'm down in the water with one of my laptops over here, so at least I got in and say hello to everyone. K4OG back to KD8SLG.
All right, man. When I take Charlotte out to the trail in a little bit, we'll look for Murphy, and I'll sick the dog on him. You have a glorious day, man, and a better tomorrow. And remember, today is the tomorrow of yesterday. K4OG, KD8SLG. I'm going to be clear on yours, Mark. I'll be looking out for Murphy.
Thanks, Nick. Stick the dogs on him. 73 is KD8SLG. K4OG clear.
W8WKY. W8WKY.